Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Say, have you ever seen a Hoppsquatch? Well, if you haven't seen a Hoppsquatch before, then maybe you should stick around. It's going to get real interesting. In this video, I'm going to be repairing cracks in a Sasquatch, or in this case, a Hoppsquatch. The AT Children's Project is a wonderful cause that I like to donate to. My name's Jeff Mohr, I'm the Northwoods Carver, and thanks for seeing what I saw. Good morning, everyone. We're here at my house where my wife put the shims on, big old Hoppy, and we are going to be, sorry honey, we are going to be trying to, there you go. We're not going to try, we're going to be successful at it. We're going to take these shims off right here, and we're going to resculpt and paint everything. There you go, sweetie.
I'm on my tippy toes.
Let me help you.
No.
Anyways,
Unreal.
we're gonna paint them, and we're gonna fix them all up and return them back to Emmy's Rustic Run. And so I'm gonna let my wife take over the camera duties, and let's see what's happening. How's my beard?
Beautiful.
Okay. I'm gonna kick this off with these two little saws. This is a little MSA 120C with a little 6-inch bar, a little Samurai Legend. And I also have my steel 140 with the Samurai Legend. I think it's a 10-inch or 11-inch, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to use both of these. And I'll bet you're wondering why I'm going to use two. Well, because one has a short bar. And if you go with the short bar, you can do everything going this way that you want. But going back this way, as you can see, I can probably get away with it, but the body of the saw prevents me from getting places that I need to get. I'd have to come down at extreme angles. So that's why I have this little bit longer bar that can reach that no problem. You see that? I can literally do the whole thing with this long bar. But the short bar in some instances is going to be a lot better. So that's just the way I roll. I don't want to make any unnecessary mistakes. Lord knows I've done a lot of those, and I don't need any more. So underneath here, he's got like 3 coats of like a heavy duty industrial latex. And then over top of that, there's several coats of different types of paint. So I guess it's time to start the saws. Battery powered. So we don't want to just make a cut. I want to blend this in a little bit. You know where it needs to be. I really don't think that one's too bad. See that little piece fly off?
I did.
Dang it. Oh, I fixed it.
That's good.
Did you bring out a step stool up here, Pam?
Nope.
How did you get way up in here? How did you see all those cracks if you did?
Oh, I stood on the
mule?
Yep, and then my lounger over there, I wheeled it over here and stood on that.
Alright. You're smarter than me because I didn't bring any of them. Cover your eyes. So the object is to make sure that when we're done, it's indetectable, or undetectable.
Undetectable.
Undetectable? Yep. So I don't know if you guys know the story about this, but I got my inspiration for this guy from a buddy of mine on Facebook. His name's Hoppy Quick, and he kind of reminds me of, well, I wanted to do something that reminded me of Hoppy. He's a pretty cool guy, but he has got this really gentle spirit, and he's kind of a big, burly, bearded guy that I think it was the perfect muse. Is muse a good word?
Sure.
Does muse have to be a girl?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
All right, let's just say he was the perfect subject matter, the perfect model, perfect. Hoppy resembles Hoppy's Squatch. Hoppy Squatch resembles Hoppy Quick, and that's what I wanted. But not necessarily facially or anything. He's just in spirit. So just so you know, check him out, Hoppy Quick. That's where I drew my inspiration from. And if I could do them all over again differently, would I? Probably. I mean, honestly, I would. But I don't really think about that stuff. I shouldn't say that, I just did. So, I do think about that stuff, apparently. We want to do a nice job because this is for Emmy's Rustic Run and for a buddy of mine, Russ, Nathan. We try to do as much as we can. A Hopposaurus. This would look like a dinosaur, so I said it was like a Hopposaurus Quick. Hopposaurus Quick.
4.
There's 4.
10 minutes. That's a lot of traffic.
Hopposaurus Quick. I must be some kind of genius or something. Anyway, this is very therapeutic stuff I'm doing. Not only am I helping a great cause like the AT Project and Emmy's Rustic Run, but I get to have some fun in the sun. 5. Oh! We didn't even wave.
How rude.
Must be from Illinois.
It is Labor Day weekend coming up here. Tomorrow starts the crazy weekend, so lake people.
What am I talking about? I'm from Illinois.
Yes, you are.
I wave at everybody.
You do.
A one finger salute sometimes.
Sorry, buddy.
Grab your dingleberry. Okay, so we still need to add a few shims there. And shall we address the elephant in the room to some people, Pam?
Sure.
They say, every time I see that guy, he's wearing that same shirt.
And
it's my work shirts. I have several of these.
yeah, I was just going to say, it is the same looking shirt, but he has several of them, yes. He's not wearing the same shirt every day, I promise.
Like silk pajamas on me.
Yeah, he loves it.
So
Yep.
That's my story.
He's sticking to it.
I'm sticking to it. I've been wearing these for a couple of years, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah, the only time those kind of shirts come up is when he's going someplace a little bit nicer.
Yeah, well,
an appointment type of thing. Sometimes you'll wait till your appointment too, depending on what time of the day it is, but
they're so stretchy and they let the air blow right through.
I think it's time that we buy you some new ones though, because those are getting pretty stained, and
they're my work shirts.
I understand that, but I think you need new ones. At least a few.
Right, well.
Clean ones, so if you do want to wear it.
What's the point? Because I'm just going to get them dirty. These all used to be clean.
Well, they're clean, it's just that they're stained. I washed them. It's not like they're not washed.
Okay. I don't like airing my dirty laundry.
Oh my goodness sake.
Is that a dad joke? I'm not sure.
Not especially, no.
Some disrespectful bird pooped on his head.
How rude.
Thought he had more gray up there. Turns out it's not gray.
Yeah?
It's whole. Well, when I carved him, I wanted him to have some good furring, but I didn't necessarily want it to be overcomplicated or anything like that. And I also need to pull that screw out of there so I can get everything back together. Pam, would you mind finishing the cinnamon?
I will do that.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. All right.
Cinnamon.
There she is. There she is. This is how he's fixing his butt. So, just a heads up for all you people that have never had the thrill of fixing cracks with shims. Wood, especially big wood, can develop many cracks. And it's your job to make little pieces of wood wedgy enough to put in there and tap them in. And this is what my wife is doing. Yeah, my wife's a great helper. She's a wonderful shimmer. And she has my back all day, every day. And we get along really well. Which leads me to the next thing. I think this is the part of the video where we're talking about what married couples would do if they had to work with each other 24 hours a day. Would they kill each other? Maybe not. Either way, it's going to test your mettle.
I find it interesting that when I meet other carvers' wives and they say, I don't know how you can be with your husband 24/7. I said, I'd kill him. No way I could work with him all day. 24/7, every year, after year. It's like, yeah, well, it's something that it's probably not for everybody. I can probably attest to that. You know, there are days where you really want to hurt each other. Here's what it is.
Get your finger out of there. Get a picture. Don't look at the camera, dork. Mom. So I'm gonna grab my handy dandy little smock that I had custom made.
Nice.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm going to take some latex and basically I'm just gonna kind of go into these areas that I hit and give them a latex protection. That sounds really bad, latex protection. Whatever. All I'm saying, it's a product that's made out of latex and it'll help protect Hoppy. Well, that wasn't awkward or anything. So as you can see, I'm laying in the paint, the thick latex over top of where we shimmed, and it's basically the same stuff that we used when we did the initial coats, undercoats. And then the next step is going to be simply dry brushing over top, just like we did initially, but we're just going to have to like blend a few things is all. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to match the color. Here I'm just feathering some of that so we don't have such a distinctive line. I just wanted to feather that off a little bit and probably be easier to cover and, you know, hide the fact that I don't have all the same colors and not sure how I did it before. Blowing all the stuff off the cracks and beginning the first step, and that is with a warm caramel on a brush. You just work the paint into the brush, and you don't want to leave it too wet. You just want to keep it kind of dry, actually, and that's why they call it dry brush. You just kind of spread it around, and here I'm thinking to myself, well, this is not matching. So guess what I did? Well, if you haven't guessed, I just kept playing around with it and using different colors, and then I kind of spread them around the whole all the bodies, so everything kind of matched. Actually, it was pretty cool when it was done. But if you look, I've had several people say, "Hey man, there's a face in Hoppy's chest," and I'm like, I know, I saw it when I initially did it. See it? He's got like this little indentation where his nose would be, and where his eyes are under the chest, and it's just a gratuitous, almost like a grimace of a Grinch. So here I am, showing up at just before Russ, the man who came to pick up Hoppy, got there. I thought, uh-oh, I think I might be in trouble. My battery's dead. I know it's dead. He's gonna get here and I'm just gonna be screwed. I'm not gonna be able to start my skid loader, but guess what? It worked. Okay, it didn't work. I had to like jump start it for like an hour to get it to go, but look, it's working perfect. And here we are. I'm gingerly putting this thing in his truck. You know, this is probably the best I've ever handled anything loading or unloading in my life. Simply because it's such a pretty truck, I didn't want to scratch it in any way. So as you can see, I'm expertly handling the equipment. Oh wait, that sounded bad too. Man, I just can't get away from myself. But anyway, this is me very gingerly pulling out and getting the forks out of the way. And now it's up to Russ to button everything back up again. I'm very happy that he's on board, and really digging the fact that we got to get Hoppy back here and get him all dialed back up again. His leg was broken. I mean, he had a lot of stuff going on, and we squared him away. And I'll tell you what, Russ could not be happier. He just couldn't be happier. If you're looking to get involved in Emmy's Rustic Run or the AT project, there's ways you can kind of get in there and get your hands dirty, and you can join the grassroots fundraising efforts with family and friends of the AT projects. Each year they have more than 500 members around the United States and Canada fundraise and or participate in athletic events. So I know for sure that Russ has, I don't even know how many people come to his event. And it's he's got 40 acres, and I believe he's got 5 miles of trails. But you can go to his place. They feed you breakfast. I mean, you pay to be there. And then they have all these cool prizes. You can't beat it. It's the coolest thing. And to see all those people there to help raise money. And it's just an amazing feeling to be a part of it. And like Hoppy's on the trail. So when you're running down the trail, you'll see this guy bubbling around. You'll see him in the woods amongst others that I've done. So for this, I'm grateful. Thanks everyone for watching to the end. And thanks Hoppy for being such a good inspiration. Thanks everyone for sticking around to the end. And we'll see you on the next one.